Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beef Reacts. Today, we're going to be watching the Meant to Be Yours clip from Heathers the Musical. Now, Heathers, if you haven't seen it, is a phenomenal black comedy from the 80s. Now, it's a weird genre, black comedy itself, because you think it's more like about like African American or like people of color, but black comedy just means like it takes dark subject matter and tries to make light of it, which is something that I love, which is why I love watching Heathers and why it's one of my favorite movies and one of my favorite musicals. I've never seen the musical, unfortunately, but I do like the themes of it. I really like excuse me. I really like the voices, especially with the original like soundtrack from the off-Broadway production. And I think it had its revival run in the UK, which I've never gotten a chance to listen to that. They got rid of one of my favorite songs, which was Blue. And like because it was very like SA, like it was very SA inspired. And like the song was messed up, but it's like that's kind of the point. Like Kurt and Ram were drunken a-holes who were trying to have their way after, like, it just, like, the song showed them to be the pieces of trash that they were, and I think they changed it. I haven't listened to it all the way through, but like I'm pretty sure they changed it out with something that was a little bit more correct in tone rather than the humorous take, which I don't think is bad, and I think they also changed the key of it because they kind of destroyed, is it Barrett Wilbur Reed? I'm not good with names. I'm actually really bad with names, but, like, I think they changed the key that some of the songs were in because she didn't ruin her voice, but, like, doing this every day, especially in 17, like, it really messed with her voice, but I'm excited to actually see Meant to Be Yours, like, on a stage production. So what the hell am I doing? Let's just jump into it. Oh, they're dead. I'm not gonna cap. Kurt, I don't know which one's Kurt, which one's Ram. One of them low-key packing that schmeat. It looks like they're both packing schmeat.
I know.
Get out of my house!
Hiding in the closet? Come on, unlock the door.
I'll scream and my parents will call the police.
All is forgiven, baby. Come out and get dressed. You're my date for the pep rally tonight.
What?
Bro is just coming up. Oh my goodness, coming out swinging with that one. Actually, not kind of hot, but like the acting. The thing about acting for stage as opposed to acting for film is that, like, you have to overact for stage, and, like, you have to, like, fake a lot of your emotions, and you really rely on the fact that there's not a camera on you, so, like, you have to really, what the fuck is it called? I forget the word for it, but it's, like, it's not a word for, like, overact, but it's not overact, it's, like, really emote, and it's not emote either. I think it begins with an A. But like you're basically putting yourself out there. Like when you cry, you don't like actually cry. You like throw your hands down and like you sing and like that type of thing. It's a whole thing. But there's a lot of like interesting dynamics that go into it.
Why? Our classmates thought they were signing a petition. You gotta come out here and see what they really signed. You chucked me out like I was trash for that. You should be dead. But then it hit me like a flash. What if high school went away instead? Those assholes are the key.
The only thing I don't like about this is I think the set should be flipped a little bit, and I think we should be able to see Veronica like in this way, because he's supposed to be talking to Veronica, but instead he's talking to the stage, and it's like you're doing your suspension of disbelief that way. But the really interesting thing here is if they just flipped it a tiny bit, or even did like a like 45 degree where we could just see Veronica against it, so that way he could interact with set piece a little bit more, it would work just a little bit better. That's just at least my opinion from like a directing sense. Like he's talking to the audience, and it's like he could be doing both at the same time, but they limited by sets and design.
They're keeping you away from me, making you blind, messed up your mind, but I can set you free. It left me and I fell apart. I punched the wall and climbed, bam, bam, bam. Then I found you changed my heart and set loose all this bullshit inside. And so I took a bomb. Tonight our school is Vietnam. I guarantee they never see their senior prom.
Like it is very it's good. It works. There's just like tiny things that could be done. And it's like sad because it's like obviously you could be like, well, what the fuck do you know, Beef? Which is completely fair. It's just like he's going out there and he's touching and he's giving this sense of like derangement. I think the motion should be a little bit less calculated. Like it feels like the singing's coming first, which obviously it should because it's a musical, and then the motions are following rather than they're working together to create like a emotive piece. That was good. That was fucking... First off, he's a phenomenal singer. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, Homie B just singing well. But, like, just watching the switch from, like, his deranged delusion... Disillusion? I can't say words good. But, like, that deranged sense into the next part of, like, the verse is really cool. Like, just watching the jump. Like, that was good right up there.
With everyone inside,
That was
all up there too. We'll play this note explaining why they died. We, the students of Western High, will die. However much they fight to get through. To you, your society turns out slaves and blanks. No thanks. Signed, the students of Western High. Goodbye. We'll watch the smoke pour out the doors. During marshmallows, we'll make s'mores.
Now, one of the most interesting things is that if you look at the things that she wanted in the song 17, because Meant to Be Yours comes out after 17, like, we'll have, like, a campfire. Like, he is technically saying and doing the things that she wanted. Like, oh, we'll have a campfire. It's like, well, what do you make a campfire? S'mores. So it's like, we'll bring s'mores. Like, this musical's very cleverly written too, and it's like it's why I love it. Like, I love the reprises because they take very they take very clever twists on like what the original song, or at least the original piece is. It works.
Watch the smoke pour out the doors. During marshmallows, we'll make s'mores. We can smile and cuddle while the fire roars. I was meant to be yours. To be one, I can't make you alone. Finish what we begun. You were meant to be mine. I am all that you need. You are closing my arms. Can't just leave me to bleed. Veronica, open the door, please. Veronica, open the door.
I do like how you can kind of see her motioning in there. That does look really nice.
Veronica, can we not fight anymore, please? Can we not fight anymore? Veronica, sure, you're scared. I can set you free. Veronica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, fuck it.
Yeah, that works. It looks like they're... How did they do this? I think you can kind of see it right there. Yeah, her feet are on the ground, but it's cleverly keeping it dark. It looks like she's hanging, but she's on her tippy toes, and she's just using her weight distribution to sway back and forth. Yep.
God. No. Veronica.
She's not it.
Please don't leave me alone. You were all I could trust.
Not the thing coming up.
Can't do this alone.
Still.
Veronica, I made you a snack.
I will say, seeing the actual music from this is really nice. Damn, dude. Damn, homie just be coming out here with some bangers, but fuck, you know, I'm trying to think. The voice of Veronica, she is also Janice from Mean Girls the Musical, and if you've never listened to Mean Girls the Musical, it feels like a shameless cash grab. It probably is, but the music in it is fantastic. Like everyone they got for it, for at least the Broadway it is beautiful. It is amazing. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't mind, just like, comment, share, subscribe. Really helps me out. Question of the day is, what's your favorite musical? Peace out. Post every day, and hope you have a good one.